Hey, what's up everyone? We're here to do a leg day. Not only that, we're getting stuff done. My classes got canceled because one of my teachers has jury duty, which means we don't have class day. We're gonna get stuff done, starting with a sick leg workout. Got a fresh haircut. You know, we're getting a little bit out of control, so we got a good haircut. We got a new gym swag on, and we're about to get it done. Woo! See you guys at the gym. Let's get that pump on. So we're about to do abs and cardio. Alright, so I just showered. I'm about to head to the store right now, get some sushi. It's my thing to do right that day after meal prep. You know, I'm all out of meal preps, so I don't have anything going. I made that huge breakfast this morning, but you know, I don't have anything for lunch, so I crush 2 huge things of sushi, and then I start the meal prep, which you guys will see in a second here. This is quick, just a little jump. Let's go get that sushi. If you guys are wondering why people in Washington always wear rain gear like 24/7, it's because of this. It was fine like 2 seconds ago, just got back in the car, and now it's starting to pouring down rain. Welcome to Washington. Let's get back home and crush this sushi so we can work on that meal prep. Safety first. The best part about having the GoPro right here is no one believes anyone that Washington State drivers are the absolute worst. So hopefully you get to witness that in like firsthand, because Washington people absolutely suck at driving. Don't know what it is. Something about, even though you live here and you grew up here, the second rain starts to get anywhere on the ground, people lose their minds. And I'm sure we'll get a nice little highlight of that at some point in the drive home. Like this, like what's this car doing? No idea. Struggling, that is what they are doing. Where I got that sushi is actually at work. I work at Fred Meyer, and for some reason the sushi department at our store is ridiculously good. You kind of question, I don't know, like a marketplace sushi, but it's actually really good, and it's rated pretty highly by everyone in the community. We sell a ton of it, and I've only recently been into sushi. I'm relatively noobish, and I get the probably more tame sushi, nothing crazy, but definitely one of my things that when that meal prep's done, the first thing I'm thinking is let's crush some $20 sushi, because I have to get a lot because I'm always hungry, and then get right home and let's work on some videos. Pull some stunts here, blowing a yellow light. So what I actually drive is a 2016 Audi A4. It's gonna say Hyundai a lot throughout the car, and it sounds like a Hyundai, and it looks like a Hyundai, but you know, rest assured, like, it's an Audi. It's pretty swag. I like it. It's got like 350 horsepower, no big deal. Never mind that. Let's see how long this awesome sushi lasts, and then we're gonna jump right to the meal prep. So jumping right after that sushi, which we crushed in literally no time, we're gonna jump straight into the cheat dessert for the week. Now, I mentioned it in another video, protein apple pie. I didn't know how possible it would be, and honestly, I still don't. This could very well blow up right in my face, but we're gonna use already pre-made apple pie filling. Basically what it is it's apples that are inside a simple syrup, which is essentially sugar, which contain 20 grams of sugar and 23 grams of carbs. So it's sort of a bulking dessert, but we're gonna make it a little bit better by adding 2 heaping scoops of whey protein, and we're gonna add a little bit of apple pie spice. The pie is also gonna require 2 actual frozen pie shells. They're the easiest way. I'm not gonna make a pie shell by scratch. I'm not a huge baker. I'm sure a lot of you guys and girls out there are probably more into lifting weights than you are to cooking. So to make it simple, you get a frozen pie shell. Now they come in 2s, and obviously I have 1, and then something like random. You use 1 to put it in, and you use the second one, you crumble it, and we're gonna put it on top. It's gonna be like an apple pie, apple crumble kind of thing, and it's gonna make a nice crust little all over the top. And we're gonna use 1 apple, make it look fancy, cut them into small little slivers, and we're gonna put them in there. That way we have the actual pie filling, but then we have that fresh apple as well. This happens to be a Honeycrisp. You can use any apple you want. Obviously, everything we make on Real World Meal Prep and Cheat Desserts are infinitely customizable to your guys' discretion. Let's jump right into the next step, which is adding the whey protein to the pie filling. This is the part I don't know if it's gonna work. Seriously, you guys have to do this by now, right? This is like the best life hack ever. 1 scoop. 2 scoops. So right now, this mixture, if we left it how it is, has 0 grams of protein from the actual canned pie filling, and now it's got 50 grams of protein because we obviously added in this protein mix. This is the part I don't know about, the fats and the carbohydrates and the protein. I don't know how it's gonna interact with the pie filling, if it's just gonna completely just ooze out and go crazy, or if it's gonna turn into one big like glue factory. Don't know. We're definitely gonna try and work this out because protein apple pie sounds ridiculously good, and I'm willing to experiment with it. I honestly don't know what texture I'm looking for. It looks absolutely disgusting, but you know, looks can be deceiving. We'll see what we got going on. So we are gonna add a little bit of this apple pie spice. Now the apple pie mix we have, I tried a little bit of it. It does taste like apple pie filling, but it's not very apple pie spice like. And you know, we bought some of this. This stuff's like 99 cents. We're just gonna throw a little bit in here. Nothing crazy. Again, we don't measure on this channel. We fly by the seat of our pants. We're just gonna throw it in there. Already, you could tell it smells a lot more like an apple pie would with that cinnamon. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of this in there. Yeah, that's right. Spread it out. Make this as fancy as possible, even though we don't really do fancy on this channel, but you never know. Earn some brownie points by making it pretty. Now I know what you're saying, like, this dude's Rachel Ray. I promise you I'm not. That's probably as ugly a pie as it's ever gonna be. But let's get the rest of it in there. It smells like vanilla protein, which is hopefully a good thing. That's a trick number one. I do remember that from culinary arts in high school, is that you tap it on the bottom, gets the air bubbles to rise to the top so the pie just doesn't explode. But it's probably gonna explode anyways because I'm pretty sure that's too high on the rim. And we're just gonna crumble this quasi apple crumble topping on here. So another life hack that's gonna either stop your spouse or your significant other from getting really mad at you, or if you're a younger viewer out there, your parents from getting mad at you, put it on a cookie sheet. If you just put it right on the actual grates of the oven, and for some fluke 90% chance for me reason that it overflows and just spills everywhere, it doesn't just dump into the bottom of the oven and goes all over the burners and makes a really big mess. Just put it on a cookie sheet. It's super simple. This takes 45 minutes, so I'm gonna start working on the meal prep for the rest of the week. Nothing crazy, you guys have seen it before. It's just gonna be a barbecue chicken with sweet potatoes and asparagus, something that's really good, keep you on that diet. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this cheat dessert and vlog video. I'll make sure to put a picture of the finished product on Twitter, whether it fails or succeeds, who really knows. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to smash that like button for this protein apple pie if it works. But most importantly, take it easy.